everybody, to the fabulous game show for mobile dealers, The Bottom Line. The Bottom Line, where your performance is the key to wonderful awards, prizes, and profits. And now, here's the host of our show, the one and only Bill Cullen.
Right, thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you kindly. Hi there, folks. We have some great things in store for you today, and throughout the coming year, for that matter. Super prizes, super profits, fun, and games. Audience participation. Everybody can win, so are you all ready for the excitement galore? How about you contestants over there? You ready to go? Sir. Take a look at them over there, folks. Our contestants for today, 3 up-and-coming, hard-charging mobile dealers. Now, first, we have here Suburban Sam, pride of the suburbs. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Sam.
Hi, Mom.
What else, Sam?
Well, my station's about 15 miles from the big city.
Yeah.
And we do a big commuter business, about 48,000 gallons a month. Very good backroom business. We keep all 3 bays pretty busy most of the time.
Congratulations and well done, Sam. In the middle, we have Big City Bob. Hello, Bob. Tell us a little bit about you.
We really pump out the gallons, just about over 1 million a year, you know. But those independents, they give me fits. But I'm going to show them. I'm going to show them. I'm going to stay open 24 hours a day. And if there's a car on the road, day or night, they got to see me.
Bob, that is the way to stay competitive. Finally, on the far right, we have Down Home Dave. Hi, Down Home. Or Dave.
Well,
tell us about you.
Well, my station's a long spit from a big aircraft plant. Their last shift breaks at midnight. You can bet that we're sitting right there, lights ablaze and ready for them. One thing's for sure, you can't let any grass grow under your feet in this business. We get plenty of friends and neighbors, too. Good customers.
Soccer tune, Dave. Stay in there pitching. Contestants, if you're all ready, stand by. Now, if you're eager now, and we hope you are, wait till you see some of the sensational prizes you could win today and in the months ahead. And you too, folks, all you good dealers out there in the audience, all you have to do is get out there and perform this year, and you too will be big winners. Girls, come on in and give us an opportunity to see some of the things that can be won. There we go. Show us what's going up for grabs here, ladies. Hey, look at that. And for that matter, look at that. Look at all those prizes. Wonder what they can be. That's a little bit of a secret for now, but I will tell you, you ain't seen nothing yet. Now, that's not all, folks. For the dealers who really get out there and sell, there's not only all of these fabulous prizes, there's a chance to win the grandest prize of all, our mystery trip. Where will it be this year? Will you say Spain? Bermuda? Trenton, New Jersey? We'll find out more about that at the end of the show. And now, gentlemen, if you're ready, it's time to play the bottom line. Now, you all want to know what the bottom line means? Profit. And you all know what generates more profit? Performance, hustle, beating the out of the competition. Seems like you just can't get away from those sensors no matter where you go. Anyway, this year you got to sell that gas and protect your market position. Now, move that Mobil oil. Keep those customers coming back again and again. Remember, performance is where the bottom line begins. Now, how do you qualify for those fabulous awards and the prizes of the bottom line? Take a look, if you will, at this number. The number is 105. And remember that number very well, friends, because it stands for 105%. That's what each dealer needs. To qualify for the big mystery trip, you need to exceed last year's gasoline sales by 5%. So, equal last year with 100%, then exceed it by 5%. 105. That's the key. And that's what's going to be the toughest competition ever. Now, where do you think that mystery trip might be? Well, let me give you a little clue. You can bet you won't be disappointed. Now then, on with the game. We have 3 categories over here today. Driveway service, taking extra good care of those customers when they come in. Service station appearance. The more attractive your station is to the customer, the more he or she will come back. And motor oil. The more mobile oil you sell, the more oil you'll buy, and the more chances to win. Now, every time you score, you win award certificates. Some of them will give you a chance to get valuable prizes right away, and some of them won't. But all of them can give you a chance to win that mystery trip. It's a cinch you'll be treated royally. Okay, now, Suburban Sam, Big City Bob, Down Home Dave, you can select one category or more than one. Obviously, the more categories you choose, the more you'll do well in, the more prizes you will eventually win. Now it's time to begin our game. Our first contestant is Suburban Sam, pride of the suburbs. You're looking good in there, Sam. Sam, first off, do you qualify for the mystery trip? Did you match the magic number of 105? That's 100% of last year's gasoline sales, plus 5% extra.
I did, Bill. Hustled my off to do it. I did.
Good man, Sam. That means you qualify. Now then, Sam, choose your category. Take a look at the board and tell me what it'll be. Will it be driveway service, service station appearance, motor oil?
I'll take motor oil.
Okay, Sam, good luck to you. Now, there are two ways you can win in this category. One is purchases. The other is how consistently you check oil on the driveway. Got that? Now, Sam, for the first big question, did you equal your 1975 year-to-date total motor oil purchases for the month of May?
I did, Bill. I looked under so many hoods, I'm starting to look like the hunchback of Notre Dame.
Good going, Sam. You win yourself one award certificate, and you move on to a chance for prize winning. Now, you hang on to that certificate, Sam, and we'll show you what to do with it in just a minute. It could be worth a valuable prize. Here's your next question, Sam. Did you exceed last year's motor oil purchases?
I sure did. 104%.
Sam, you got yourself another certificate, and there it is. Sam, I want to mention here, if you'd have purchased 108%, you would have won a third certificate. The more motor oil you buy, the more chances you accumulate to win. Now, Sam, for the last question. It relates to the driveway service program, but it's still in the category of motor oil. Sam, when Mr. Daniels was in last week, did you check or offer to check his oil? Now, think about it, Sam. That's an important question because how you rate on checking oil is a key ingredient to performance.
Well, Bill, I don't just offhand know or remember who Mr. Daniels is, but I make it a habit to check everybody's oil, so I'll have to say yes.
You say yes? Sam, that's right, you did. And it's another certificate for you. Sam, you're racking up those old award certificates, and don't you forget this. The more Mobil oil you buy, the more chances you have for prizes and for our sensational mystery trip. And now for our next contestant, Big City Bob. Bob, right off, do you qualify? Did you meet that magic gasoline number of 105? Are you getting your share of the consumer's business?
Just barely, Bill, but I made it.
Okay.
I made it.
Good for you. That's good enough. What's your category?
I'll try driveway service.
Driveway service. Okay, that's a good category, Bob. You obviously are aware that this is where good service starts. Customers won't come back if they don't get good attention. Now, this year, we all have to get back to the basics of retailing. Otherwise, our competitors will gobble us up. Driveway service involves a questionnaire. And, Bob, you need a string of yes answers to win. Our computer, Bob, shows that you were shopped just this morning. Now, we're going to see how Mrs. Franklin, that's the shopper, rates Bob. First question, Bob. Were you courteous to the customer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Bob, you were. And according to the computer, Mrs. Franklin said you were, and she marked you yes. Second question, Bob. Did you clean her windshield? It's an important one.
I might have forgotten that.
Bob, you're right. You did forget. And Mrs. Franklin marked it that way on the questionnaire. But don't give up, Bob, because you'll have plenty more chances this year to make it up. Remember, it's all up to you. Okay, let's turn now to down-home Dave. Dave, ready to go?
Yep.
All right, now how about your qualifying for the mystery trip, Dave? Are you 5% over last year in gasoline sales?
Yep.
How much over?
A whole lot, Bill. A whole lot. Hustle is my middle name.
And that's a good middle name to have. What category you want to try?
I've got my eye on all three categories, Bill.
All three categories is terrific, Dave. That is the way to pile up those profits. Okay, let's see how Dave's performance today measures up. Our hidden cameras are going to tell the story. Nice going, Dave. What customer wouldn't want to come back to that station? Dave, you win 3 award certificates.
You come on down to my place, Bill. I'll show you what appearance really means.
Dave, I'll be very happy to take you up on that visit. Thank you, Dave. Now, let's get back to Suburban Sam. Sam, what category are you interested in?
I'll take appearance.
Okay. Shopping report on Suburban Sam. Were the office windows clean? Were the personnel dressed correctly? What was the condition of the yard area? How about this and all the other things that are so important? Okay, contestants, now it's time to see who wins the prizes. Pick up those certificates there of yours down home, Dave, because you really have a pile of them.
Yes, sir.
And fellas, while we're talking about those certificates, simply scratch off the gold circle here and see what's underneath. If it's a Pegasus symbol, you are a winner. Now remember, some of the award certificates might not have value for prizes, but all of them put you in running for the big mystery trip. A trip, by the way, that will grace any holiday. That's sort of another little clue there, friends. Now, let's see what you all have won. There's something for you there, Sam. Boy, ready to have a picnic of your own? Bob seems to be sadly lacking in your directing. There, look there, go right by.
Try harder.
Well, it's always a good idea, Bob. Look at what's happening to Dave here. Dave? Is this all his? It is? Look at that. Dave is getting loaded. With prizes, of course. More for Dave? All right. Here comes something else for you, Dave. Yes, not an afterthought, a coffee maker. Dave, you are a winner if I ever saw one. Don't throw away this side of your award certificate. Now, since you're all at least 5% ahead of last year's gasoline sales, you're all still in the running for the mystery trip. The more certificates you have, the better your chances. Now, I might add right here that the mystery trip is not to Mount Rainier. But
That's what I was
if you look closely, there's got to be a clue in there somewhere. And speaking of that, Dave did all right, didn't he? But you out there, actually, you can do as well or better. The first thing you have to do is hit 105 in gasoline sales. And in this big 1976 coming up, that shouldn't be hard. Not if you're really put out. Performance. Hit it hard. Get your share of the consumer's business. Now, we have a lot more super prizes back there, and in a short while, we'll be back to show them to you. And we'll also be seeing that prize of prizes, our mystery trip. But right now, I think what you out there would like to know is how these prizes can be yours. In the next few minutes, we'll be finding out.
And here he is again, folks, that guru of game shows, that prince of prizes, that promoter of profits, that merry man of the mystery trip, Bill Cullen.
Thank you all again very kindly. We don't want to keep you in suspense any longer. Why don't you come with us now on a visual feast, a journey among the prizes that can be yours. This year, the best ever. something? And all it takes is for you to get out there and outsell your competition for a big share of the business. And now for the biggest prize of all. Are you still wondering about that mystery trip? Well, I'm going to tell you right now where you lucky winners are going to be going. You are going to be going to... Hey, no more fun and games with the bleeps, fellas. They've been waiting long enough.
Fabled Monte Carlo, the center of the French Riviera, the Côte d'Azur, playground of the rich and beautiful and famous. Here the waters are warm and clear, people interesting and attractive. You won't lack for things to do in Monte Carlo. In fact, you may never want to come home.